Please be advised, all music tracks used in this production are original compositions. Thank you. Hello and welcome to all our listeners and viewers. This is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, producer and host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air social work podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. Our podcast is rated internationally as one of the best social work podcasts you must follow. This podcast promotes, celebrates, uplifts, and highlights the social work profession. Our aim is to educate the general public about the powerful impact social workers have on the lives of those they serve. The podcast will also amplify the vital contributions professional social workers make in every aspect of our society every day. Hello to all our viewers and listeners. The Kelsunn-on-the-Air social work podcast is proud to introduce an ongoing podcast series entitled Aging in America, The New Realities. This series will take a deeper and inclusive look at the issues facing the elderly population today. Here's what some of our research found. According to the Urban Institute, the number of Americans ages 65 and older will more than double over the next 40 years, reaching 80 million in 2040. The number of adults age 85 and older, the group most often needing help with basic personal care, will nearly quadruple between 2020 and 2040. The National Council on Aging's report from October 2023 states that nearly 56 million Americans are 65 and older, with projections estimating that the population of older adults will grow to 94.7 million in 2060. On average, a 65-year-old can expect to live another 17 years. For most older adults, good health ensures independence, security, and productivity as they age. To show you the impact and the interest this topic generates, I'd like to share some of the analytics from a segment I did on caregiving for the elderly back in July of 2024. I found these facts very interesting. The gender of the audience for that particular episode was split 50-50 between males and females. The age demographic was also split 50-50 between the 35 to 44-year-old age group and the 60-plus age group. So in essence, the amount of people listening or watching was divided equally between the sandwich generation, meaning those individuals caring for aging parents or grandparents while at the same time caring for their own families, and those elderly individuals now needing care and assistance. This segment was our top episode of 2024 as reported by Spotify in their year-end wrap-up report. Also, according to Spotify, our podcast listeners grew by 73% in 2024. That segment outperformed all my other YouTube podcast episodes in 2024 and was played 128 more times than any other episode and was viewed 11.6 hours more than any episode. In other words, the topic really resonated with listeners and viewers. So in the coming months, stay tuned as we bring to you our ongoing podcast series entitled Aging in America, The New Realities, which will take an in-depth look at the various aspects of aging and what it means in our society. Make sure to subscribe, tune in, and download. Thank you. Once again, this is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, producer, and host of the show. You've been listening to the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air social work podcast. This and all other episodes are available on our Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, and iHeart audio podcast platforms, among others. The podcast is also available on our Spotify and YouTube video podcast platforms. Go to any search engine and type in Kelsunn-on-the-Air in the search window to hear this show in its entirety. Please make sure to click subscribe to support our podcast. And don't forget to like, comment, download, and share. To reach us for more information, email us at info@kelsunn.org. That's info@kelsunn.org. Or to suggest future topics, log into www.kelsunn.org. That's www.kelsunn.org and fill out the Share a Topic form on our homepage. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a Kelsunn Communications production.